Okay, giving this a shot for real. This is SpecialShera, and I had wanted to do a quick little playthrough of this Christmas themed thingamajiggy. I'm just testing things out at the moment, since I am most assuredly not familiar with Twitch, or streaming. Let me just link to folks that I'm actually, online. Okay, my apologies for sitting here doing nothing for the past couple minutes. Alright, well, I might as well get this going, I suppose. Alright, well, this doesn't look real great to begin with. This is some interesting...
Searching for music for your next video? Then
Let's see.
check out Artlist. With amazing new music added daily.
So I don't know why it's not displaying it properly, but I know for a fact, from having done this level before, that this is mint chocolate ice cream here. This is strawberry. Scattered around here is a mixture of both soot and chocolate ice cream as well. Let me just read the thingamajig here. French Bob, Winter 2023. Thank goodness there's someone on Santa's list who's really good at power washing and keeping secrets. It's exactly what we need right now. As you can probably gather, Santa's workshop has seen better days. Every day before yesterday, in fact. Since yesterday, it's become coated in a mixture of soot and the gloopiest, stickiest, most delicious mess ever. With only one sleep left till Christmas, and still so much to do, we're needing our very own Christmas miracle. So this is actually a really fun little build. Let me walk around to show folks what it looks like first. Nice. Folks are really drawing with this ice cream. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure why it stopped displaying stuff. It's supposed to right up on the upper left corner. Let's see. Oh, and there's a difference between soot, which is this darker color, and this charcoal. That much I remember. I think this is charcoal. I had taking a look at a new level before I started any cleaning. This almost looks like a skull. An alien skull. Hi, Sandra! Thanks for popping in. You are by no means obligated, but I appreciate your presence. This is just a really fun little level, and since I'm not really doing much for the holiday, I figured I'd show it off. If there's any audio issues, please let me know, because I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna start with the floor, as I typically do. And music in the background is not from the game, because this game doesn't really have much in the way of music. which is a good and a bad thing. On the one hand, it lets you put on whatever you like to listen to, which in my case is usually true crime or anime, the only two things anyone listens to. And, but it's a little bit of a bummer it doesn't have much of a background music of its own. Unless you count the circus elves, which do have, like, ride music. Yeah, this game's enjoyable. Not to get TMI, but I rather like playing it while high, because when you're high, some of these things, some of these messes can make incredible shapes. I actually took screenshots of some and sketched out something that was, in reality, just a bunch of random shapes. But in my brain at the moment, it looked like a space station wedged into asteroids and, like, planetoids. So yeah, this game is nice. Along with House Flipper, it's the kind of game I enjoy. To make my brain stop working. I have a playlist of free, royalty-free holiday music in the background. So, if that's what you hear or you want me to change it, let me know. Oh, what do you mean, Sandra, to find out? Sometimes I ramble and don't pay attention enough to what I say. My apologies. I'll have to come back to that later. That little pocket's a pain. Or that little corner, rather. I'm glad that unlike the Viscera cleanup game, there's no implication that, in this case, that Santa went nuts and murdered all his peeps. Which, don't get me wrong, funny as hell. Really interesting, you know, idea for a game. But tiny limbs scattered all over the place. Not what I feel like dealing with this particular Christmas. Oh man, I feel like me trying to wrangle Kit and the gang into playing like Viscera cleanup detail is just a recipe for disaster. All of us together, that's too much ADD in one place. Nothing would get done. Right. Even just now, I forgot I was supposed to be working on the floor. Well, the borders. Can you hear what music there is, or not music, sound in the game? Like the sound of the water? So because it's in my mind, um, what's the name of that Christmas song that they? So there was a New Year's song that's Ukrainian that got turned into Charming of the Bells, Hymn of the Bells, like the da 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 da, the Ding Fries Are Done song, basically. I recommend checking out the original Ukrainian version of it. Not only is it prettier, it actually means something, unlike the anglicized version, I guess, which is just like yay bells. Oh, so you might have been here when I already said this, but these blots are, for whatever reason, the information isn't showing up on the top left like it usually does. Possibly because I have had the game open too long, but I think this Christmas level is a little funky. Um, but it usually shows the name of whatever junk your cursor is on. And in this case, it stopped doing that. But this is strawberry. This is established as strawberry ice cream, mint chocolate chip. Uh, there's soot. There's chocolate ice cream. There we go. And specific little bits are charcoal.
We're building a whole new arena. We demand intuitive tools that make a powerful impact.
That keep our creativity streaming, vibes flowing, communities growing. Because in the stream,
Every view, like,
follow,
chat, sub.
counts. Streamlab. Unleash your life.
Wait, no. I'm doing. No. Shara, stop doing this thing. I have to get the floors. Not the wall. The floors. I'm not sure. Did I ever play this ever with Kit? We will at some point. If nothing else, going to drag him into the SpongeBob levels. Mostly I want to hear him react to the invisible car mobile. Let me just grab underneath y'all real quick. But hope everybody's taking care and staying safe. I know not everybody has a good time on the holidays around their families, and for that, well, I wish it was better for you. I genuinely do. I know the feel. In the meantime, though, let's do silly, thoughtless things and have a good time. I love how they've always got to have like a singular, like vaguely spooky Christmas song on here on this list. This isn't so much Christmas as it sounds like supernatural, like Hogwarts by she who should not be named. You know, Hatsune Miku. I don't want to think of how much of a pain in the potato it would be to get mint chocolate chip out of this carpet. Or the floor beneath it. Luckily, we don't have to think about logistics in this universe. If you've never played the full game, I recommend it. It does actually have a story, surprisingly. It's not the main focus of the game. The main focus of the game is to chill. They've actually kind of talked about that in interviews. But it's a surprisingly interesting and touching story, so... Mark Crimbo. Hello, Kit. I know not everybody has this game. I thought I would at least stream the Christmas level, which is precious. I'm guessing those are my shoe prints? Or are they Santa's shoe prints? If I walk again, will there be more prints? I cannot tell, actually. I don't think you can put prints in this stuff, because they put prints in them for environmental storytelling. Most of the vanilla levels have cat footprints. Little kitty prints. And they are definitely there for environmental storytelling. There we are. You're not required to watch, Kit. Though I do appreciate it. Same to you, Sandra. Come on, where's the last little bit? I mean, somehow I managed to get the audio to work. Audio and MeanOBS have had a... Yes, I appreciate you, both you and Sandra's presence. I didn't mean to go for the wall already, but where in the shit? There we are. This game, I would really recommend it. Turn down output audio. Okay, I can do that. Is this any better? Yeah, think. Sorry, I don't mean to linger up here. I'm trying to find the goddamn... There's a tiny sliver of balcony that ain't been cleaned yet. Maybe I'll just... There, okay. Supposed to be working on the... I've already gotten distracted from the floor several times. No, Shera, you ain't got ADD. What are you talking about? Okay, I've got, royalty-free holiday music in the background.
Attention bargain hunters. Don't miss out. Here's a free backpack. Take it. It's yours.
So you may occasionally hear
We're doing an experiment.
advertisements,
See if
because I don't want to have to keep
anyone
flipping off.
watches or reads the
But,
caption that says free.
let's go.
Most hover their finger over the skip ad button until it hits the 5-second mark. So we want to know who's really watching and reward them for paying attention. So click the button below.
Oh yeah, I should read the text. I've already done this job, so the texts aren't going to show up. Now, in this game, you always get texted by your employer, whether that's fucking Cloud Strife or SpongeBob SquarePants in the DLC.
Because we'll go broke
Let's see.
at the rate we're giving these out.
I'll just read all of these, I think.
Snag one before they're gone.
Here we are. It was Christmas Eve, a night we look forward to for one special reason. It's the night that our inventor, Ivor Nidea, pitches next year's star toward Santa. However, this year, Ivor was told to carry them through the Santa's office in a big box to stop any peaks. We knew they had to be really good. Everyone was hard at work. Bangs was testing the durability of their rocket ships on the ceiling, whilst Mullet was fine-tuning the high note of their xylophones. Across the way, High Top Fade had made some planes with precision engineering, whilst Pompadour had made some dolls that probably needed more work, really. High Top Fade suspected a fault in one of their planes and was about to give it a test flight when Ivor came skipping into the workshop carrying their box of secrets. Distracted, High Top Fade launched their plane across the room where, in a 1 in a million shot, it wedged itself deep in the mechanism of the present wrapping machine. The present wrapping machine immediately seized up. Bellowing with soot, it sent coal pellets flying in all directions. All of us immediately realized that we needed to do something. The only problem was that nobody knew what that thing was. Except Ivor. Ivor threw open his box and started dishing out his new invention to everyone. They were incredible, like bags with handles that connected to a wandy thingy that you hold in your hand. A bit like your washer thing, actually. Only when you pressed the button it didn't squirt water but ice cream. Within seconds we put out the fire. Probably should have stopped there, but they were just too fun. And then, thanks to you, Christmas is saved. All the machines are back up and running and every present has been made, wrapped, and packed tightly in Santa's sack of infinity, ready for delivery. Unsurprisingly, Ivor's new invention was a flat no from Santa. Whilst it saved us on this occasion, Santa reasoned that the occasion itself was quite niche, and that spraying mechanism that covers any surface in a delicious coating of ice cream might not be what the grown-ups of this world need right now. Oh well, back to the drawing board for Ivor, but at least we'll all get to have fun at our Christmas party. P.S. Santa says I can read, I swear. Santa says you've shot straight to the top of the good list. My apologies. Yeah, the FF7 Max are actually a ton of fun. So yes, there were little elves running around this workshop, putting out fires with ice cream. Far more wholesome than other workshop-based messes that have been depicted in games. Yeah, it's a fun game. At least Game Pass is useful for that. This makes me want to do Santa's, not Santa's Village, Santa's Workshop build. Populate it with gnomes. In The Sims 4, specifically. You could make everything half size. I like how they try to do the chocolate ice cream texture here. It's a nice little touch. Parties on my channel. I mean, I guess we could. I don't really use it that much, though. It's a good one. Okay, okay, let me finish the white, and then I'll go into the wood. If folks would actually be interested in me streaming, like, that is something I could look into doing more while I'm unemployed still. Wait, no. Shera, floor. Just floor, not presents. Of course, if you want more of me playing this game, this is what you're in for. Me setting myself a goal, and then getting distracted from it every 5 minutes. I mean, I do. You'll make for excellent support. Yeah, I know, it's you guys would have to be the support. You'll see that Twitch is trying to get people to donate directly to them on a monthly basis instead of their creators. Amazing. Donate X amount, and you won't have commercials. Don't worry, we'll give some of this to the creator you like. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, that's true. I know, but some folks were talking about it more again recently. I think they've been promoting it more or something. Well, no, it's an insult to the creators to earn money off of them and try to trick their viewers into, you know, not contributing towards them. I'll definitely think about it, Kit. I can probably make my own stuff. Arts, graphics, that sort of thing. I'd appreciate the assistance. We shall see. Yeah, I don't really understand how OBS works. It wasn't detecting my headset for a while there. It's not come up because I haven't drawn enough in recent years, but I do actually art and stuff.
That AT&T helmet will change my whole life. The world just
Man,
instantly lifted off of
what
my
a
shoulders.
waste of mint chocolate chip ice cream. Have y'all ever had to clean up after dried ice cream? Like ice cream that was melted, then dried, like that? I worked at the cafe I worked at also sold coffee and also had a year-round ice cream place in it. So I got very familiar with ice cream stains. Ugh. The stains are less irritating than the smell, because it always faintly smells of milk that's gone off. Yeah, I'm a bear now, I guess. When Casey visited Boston with Kit for a concert, they swung by to see me briefly. And they made me a bear. It was cute. Yes. Actually, give me a sec. Before it ends up being too late at night, I actually need to text a couple of friends. Yes, I did in fact make you sketty. And rice balls for patches. Okay. Had to text my best friend that I grew up with. There we are. It's weird calling Kit Kit now that he's rebranded because her childhood nickname is Kit. So I have to compartmentalize separate folks. I'm sorry, Kit, but unlike the Kit I grew up with, I'm probably not getting a matching tattoo with you like I did with her. Sorry. Oh, go on. Oh no, accidental forgery? Not forgery, plagiarism. Whatever will you do? Do you even have any yet? I think we had the conversation that I don't think you'd had one yet. Alright, floor. I still have the 4. 2 large ones on my upper arms, the one on my ankle, and the one on my chest. I swear to you, Kit, it's doesn't look like needles. It's a little gun. I can't blame anyone for not getting one though. Fear of needles is legit. But it looks nothing like the kind of needle you would be scared of. It's a little gun. Like, itty bitty little thingamajig. If you ever get to a point where you want to see how it works and think that them showing you would help the anxiety, I've been told it helps when they show you, like, how they put it together. Yeah, someday you'll probably get one. Aww. That's cute. I'll add... I'll be adding to make a sleeve or half sleeve on my left arm. That's funny. God, I remember this one time in high school. I was posting art of some of my original characters, and I had someone else who was equally not popular the way I was post randomly on my picture and say that I'd stolen their design. It was like a generic ginger anime boy with a side part. Or no, it wasn't even a side part, it was a center part. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, we both made redheads. It's like, I'm sorry I didn't steal from you. I didn't know you exist. You didn't know I existed. It's a case of convergent evolution? I don't know what the term is for that. Either way, it don't matter. I'm pretty sure that if you Google blank the hedgehog or blank the cat, you see a character for, like, you see some kind of fan character. Isn't that the joke? Wait, floor. No presents. As a writer and artist, sometimes I'm happy that none of my shit is published. Just because, like, imagine making something using a name you really like, and then whatever you make turns out to be a shit show, and you can usually never make those characters again. It's like, ah, but that one had a baller name. Real publishers like DC and Marvel just retcon it. So I guess that's the freedom for an original creator. Well, yes, I assumed as much, Kit, because, like, well, that's what the creators did. The creators, in order to create other characters, just went off of it. Also, please don't take most of what I'm talking about seriously. I'm just babbling at this point. Yeah? Echidnas are fascinating animals. If I want a bear, I think I'd want to be an armadillo. I suppose that's fair, Kit, but like, I'm usually not as conscious of an audience when I'm in your streams. Did my. Yeah, there we go. My music had gone off. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't tend to think of myself as very watchable. But if folks are having even a little bit of fun, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Sandra. Okay. Is this all the floor? Yes. Okay. Okay. Ceiling. Pachoo! For your sake, Kit, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm looking at this, knowing it's supposed to be strawberry ice cream, and I'm just impressed. Aw, that's sweet of you, Kit. You would have done it by yourself, though. No. You come back here. Yeah, I would like to play that. It's been one I've wanted to play for years. Oh, I thought that was an up and down. It is not. We should. I do want to play that game. Poppy has turned out to be a fun little creature to play with. Shenanigans, little. Oh, so someone can have like all of our channels up, watching us all die in Lethal Company? That would be interesting. I'm such a wimp.
My father founded St. Jude Children's Research Hospital because he believed no child should die in the dawn of life. In 1984, a patient named Stacy arrived, and it began her
That's
tragic
good. I'm
experience
glad you had fun.
that is still going on today.
And it sounds like you learned a bit about the game.
It's just hard. Stacy passed on Christmas Day of 1986. There is no pain like losing a child.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like Lethal Company is excellent for streaming, so it makes sense that it's gone off the way it has. Especially if you have multiple streamers and multiple points of view. I've seen some pretty funny, like, edited compilations. Have you had supper yet, Kit? I know you just got home, but... No, you're fine. I know I'm enjoying something you enjoy doing, so it makes sense. Okay. As long as you've had something resembling supper. Same to you, Sandra, if it is food time for you. I had corn dogs earlier. Yeah, it might be better to take a break then. Get yourself some cocoa. Should you be having a monster this later at night? Ah, that's right. What is caffeine in the face of ADD? What is a god to a non-believer? Oh no, it's a known thing. Energy drinks or coffee plus person with ADD can often result in passing right out. There we go. Okay. There is a reason why the leading medications for ADD, you're microdosing meth, basically. I mean, I'm not promised I'm jumping into this full time. I would welcome ideas. I would say same, Sandra. The earlier in the day I have it, the better that it's just gonna knock me out. Well, a partial schedule. I think you having a vague schedule is better than having it, like, planned out to the minute. It can and does work if you are more organized. Well, not. That's not what I mean to say. If it's too closely planned, it stops being fun. Yeah, Sandra, in general. Kind of important to continue having fun with this sort of thing. Oh yes, one of my tattoos is a Kingdom Hearts heartless symbol over my heart. It was my second ever tattoo. I'm a little bit of a fan. I actually have a handful of Kingdom Hearts videos on my YouTube channel. Not that I've really posted anything on there for years. But, you know, it's there.
Topics fill me in, volumizing fibers.
I do too. I kind of fell out of love with it and its creator
And create a look
over
that's
Kingdom Hearts 3.
It'll pull
And
everyone.
some of the shit Nomura said in the wake of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Did you
I don't
know
trust him with
FSX
Sora.
Make an extra income on Amazon
It's
is
my
not
son.
by setting up an online store or selling physical products. So what's
And I
the
feel
best
like
side
the
hustle
series
right
has
now
gotten
for
too
professional women to make an extra income that you can do
gatekeepery.
anywhere in the world at any
Like
time
you
of
should
your
be able to
choosing?
pick up.
Well, thanks to Amazon, there's now a marketplace that allows
I have a lot of
almost
feelings
anyone
about it.
to potentially make additional income
Nomura
from
said he doesn't
wherever
like
they are.
Sora as a
It doesn't
protagonist,
involve you having to
which,
send products
yeah,
out.
that's his
Customers
right to say
selling the
that.
products that you need to
But,
fill orders
like,
for
the way he
large
said it
ship. No
upset
complicated
me.
tech or experience needed. In fact, you can write at 4th grade level.
I mean, Kingdom
you
Hearts
have a laptop
3
and some Wi-Fi,
multiplayer would be
you can
neat.
easily get started, even when you're on a relatively tight
I
budget.
certainly
What I'm
wouldn't
talking
mind
about
giving it a
here
shot.
is Amazon digital products. More specifically, ebooks and audiobooks that
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
I
even
don't.
have to write yourself. And now
Anyone
because of
can
the
love this
AI
series. I still
shortcuts that
do.
only a small group of
But,
people
like,
have access to, it's now
I
even
feel like this
easier to
series has
source
become
starters.
too.
If you want to see how this works and how you too can potentially do this,
You
there's a
shouldn't
free
have
online
to
training that
play
explains how to
like
set up
60
digital
different
income
games to get the
streams
story or
without
something.
needing any special
And additionally, like, important story about the main series shouldn't be hidden in a mobile game that they take off the store. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind, that, won't we? I keep forgetting that Coons' nickname is technically a slur. It's just his last name. I mean, while you're online, should anything happen, I can just shut down the stream and shut down people as needed. I'm not really popular enough to get jackwagons, though, are I? Eh. I mean, I guess the auto mod is a good thing, but I feel like there's a lot of ways it can catch out stuff, and it still doesn't help with actual shitty people. They find ways around it. Coon's just a good man. He's a good dude. We seem to have gotten away from royalty-free holiday music into just royalty-free music. Oh well. Nothing wrong with that. Learn more about what, Sandra? Modding? Good to know. I don't know, this is apparently still a holiday song? Okay. The game itself is a little too quiet for me. That's not a bad thing, though. If you don't want music in the background, that's fine. And if it also gives you the possibility to put on your own. In my case, usually it's anime or true crime podcasts. Melt. Now the floor is at least done. It looks like a room and not just a void. this team starts making holiday levels more often. They do small free updates periodically. Not the full game is out. Like this is a free update. Be cool to see more of these though. Specifically, I think we should have had a Halloween build. Give me Halloween levels. That's my favorite holiday. Fuck Christmas. I don't dislike Christmas. It's just, you know, mid-tier holiday compared to Halloween. Everybody plays this game slightly differently. This is how I play mine. I usually do the floor, then ceiling if one exists, then walls. Smaller things are always last. Christmas.
Throughout life's ups and downs, you've always kept your sense of style. Go you.
If I knew how the program worked, I could make my own VTuber. I do have the art skills for that.
Relapsing MS won't tell me who to be.
But the rigging skills, the making stuff properly 3D, that's cute.
Vumerity is a pill for adults with
No, fuck you, Vumerity.
including clinically isolated symptoms.
Get enough of your fucking shit on my own time. Right. You're like 3/4 D? Not quite 3D? It's something I'll put thought into. Thank goodness in this game we don't have to deal with all the irritating parts of power washing. You know, dealing with the water and the residual mess. Because you can power wash gunk off of something, but that gunk still goes somewhere. Usually the ground. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that. I can't read music, but piano is like the one thing I'd want to learn if I could if I could read the music. Okay. Wall time. There's challenges to beat some of these levels as quickly as possible. And while I enjoy the fact that that's in the game, because I know people are going to get enjoyment out of it, but I would never. I'm just not ambitious enough.
Creating your first video? You should start with the music. Go to artlist.io and get high
No.
quality music and sound effects for any
No.
type of video you want to create.
No, not an AI commercial. Screw you. For doing these levels quickly for challenge reasons. I'm not that ambitious, is what I mean to say. It takes away the aspect of the game I really enjoy. Just doing shit at my own pace. That said, some folks, the speedruns for this are pretty nuts. Oh, so some might not be something you'll be able to notice if your window is minimized. But look at my hands in game. I have on mittens. I don't just have mittens. My entire outfit is holiday. Except I can't show you that right now. If we were playing together, you could see it. But as a single player, I can only show it to you in the end bit. Thank you. Okay, not done here. There we are. Well, you might be able to. I'm just up like. I basically have a Christmas sweater suit. Thank you. Jeepers. They made a little environment for the outside. I enjoy that. No. Oh, damn, I can't skip. Can't skip it. How rude. Oops. No. I'm not using spa. I'm not using spoofy. Ah, poop. I'm good for now. Were I to use it consistently, might take you up on that. I just don't use it often enough to make it worth it. That's an interesting plan. I'm surprised it's not more common. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose that either. I do already have Hulu, although it's paused at the moment. Okay, I do need you over here. It is possible to beat the whole game without a ladder, or most of the game at least, without a ladder or stepping stool. And I've done that challenge before. But I'll hate myself right this second. All the many rainbow colors of strawberry ice cream. This one looks like black raspberry. It's more Orpal. There. Okay. Gotta say, Santa is halfway decent at decorating. I wouldn't mind some of these in my real place.
So, I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy-duty cloths are extra thick for amazing trap and lock, even for his hair. Wow, you'll love Swiffer or your money back.
Attention bargain hunters. Don't miss out.
No.
Here's a free backpack. Take it.
For the
It's
free
yours.
1-day sale of a backpack that has lasted for like 3 months. Okay. Okay, YouTube. We're a scam. If you can't tell, listen harder. This is an AI voice. Do you really think someone who would, get an AI voice instead of just speaking something aloud is a legitimate offer? Huh? Oh, I meant to do this later. Yeah, but, yeah, Santa's post box. That's a lot of letters. It's busy. Right, wall. Okie doke. My parents have put up their first real tree since moving to their current home. And I'm happy. Because my dad's still recovering from heart surgery, and he deserves something that makes him happy. He works in the Christmas tree business. There we are. There's a type of ice cream I saw as a kid that I haven't seen since, or perhaps it just doesn't look the same anymore. It was your typical paper box cube of ice cream. But the color of the ice, I never remember if the ice cream is pink and the tree shape in it was green or the other way around. But either way, it was a type of ice cream I only saw around Christmas, and I haven't really been able to find it again. It wasn't mint either. It was like vaguely mint, but it wasn't a proper mint flavor. Someday I'll find it again. They probably just changed what it looks like. Or maybe it was one of those things that are no longer made. Who knows? Not me. Do you have any, slightly different things you do around the holidays? My brother was a Boy Scout for most of our childhood, so he'd always bring home some of those chocolate caramel tins of ice cream that they sell. Not ice cream, popcorn. And then we'd reuse the tins for storage year-round because we lived in the middle of the woods, and mice and squirrels in your shit is a real problem. So that was one of our traditions. Christmas morning, sweet, fancy, hot popcorn. And clementines. Many, many clementines. Oh. This is a long commercial. Skip. It was a coffee commercial. I don't dislike coffee. But I'm also not willingly replaying someone else's long commercial. Okay. I'll do these little bits. Like this guy. And leave the rest of it for when I do this side. Yee. If I don't check these now, I'm gonna come back, and they're not gonna be done, and I'm gonna be aggravated. There we are. See, this person just drew with the ice cream. That's just rude. There we are. Welcome back. Ah. By the way, some of these details I am gonna go back over. Like this one. Because it's Santa's list. Like how Tifa is on here. How it's in no semblance of alphabetic order. Now my question is this a list of pets or humans? Because you've got Mila, May, Ruby. Then you've got like Marmalade, Krampus. Yeah. It's like, are these humans, pets, both? With how weird the world of this game is, who knows?
My cancer's as stubborn as I am. It doesn't respond to traditional chemo, and I'm quick to relapse. I know everybody is different, but for me, Imbruvica really works.
There.
Important side effect information. Before taking Imbruvica, tell your health
I'm glad I
provider
can
about all
levitate
medical
shit
conditions,
from all the way over there.
including if you have had recent surgery or
It's very
plan to have
useful.
surgery. Your healthcare provider may stop Imbruvica for any planned medical, surgical, or dental procedure. Have bleeding problems.
have or had heart rhythm problems, smoke, or have a medical condition that increases your risk of heart disease, such as high blood pressure,
I
high
still
cholesterol,
swear.
or diabetes.
We shouldn't.
Have an infection.
No, 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 no. No copyrighted music. There. It's like, please, do not get me slammed by the Amazon man. I'm impressed by these little, almost flowers the elves drew. Also, did you notice? Employee entrance. The bittiest of all entrances. What do you mean, Kit? Why would it get you in trouble? The injuries? The swears? Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I think you would have to turn off the music in the game and have your own playlist going. It's just too much copyright. Is Tony Hawk multiplayer? I know some ones are. I've seen some monstrosities that people have made and it's multiplayer. Well, if you can play it without getting, copyright stoned straight to God, it'd be cool to watch you play it. Now, why is there no, like, I know it's for ease of cleaning and game reasons. Why are none of these on, like, a bench? Or even just, like, a little, you know, like those plastic, rubber shoe mats? These guys are in and out of the snow all the time. They need to be on a mat like that, or else the stuff beneath it is going to start getting warped from moisture. I appreciate these tiny little elf things. Well, I'm not gonna be here to power wash every time someone makes a mistake. There we are. Oh, and Elf forgot his hat today. Sorry, wasn't it elf practice? A reindeer ate my hat. And then they don't let you join the reindeer games, and your entire life is ruined because you left your hat at work. So, weird thing happened. I left a comment on a YouTuber's video. I think it was a Fallout 4 video. And they left a comment directed to me on that comment, like, are you retired from content creation? Like, no, but also, is this an appropriate place to ask? Like, seems vaguely disrespectful to the person whose content you're watching. But then again, am I thinking too much into it? Is that a normal thing to ask on other people's videos? I don't know. I didn't know how to respond, so I didn't. It's like, no, I'm not. I'm still alive. I'm still gonna make content, just probably not super often. For my channel, anyway. Now, I don't know why someone just randomly asked me if I was no longer making videos. If I weren't, I would have probably posted that up on my channel that I wasn't making stuff anymore. I don't know. Either way, it was kind of random for someone to ask. So I just thought I'd mention it here to you. If I did ask them, it wouldn't be like that, and it wouldn't be on someone else's videos. I love this old school map. There we are. I think what threw me off about that interaction was, "Are you retired from producing content?" is such a, like, cold way to phrase it. Not like, "Hey, are you done making X series on your account?" Or the specific phrase, "Are you done producing content?" weirded me out, because it was like, is that something a robot asked? Because people who actually create content don't refer to it as content. Or at least the folks I know don't. Yeah, I'm sure plenty of folks do, but like, most of the people I know that are our age, or my age, in their early to mid 30s or so, they don't call it content because they didn't grow up with calling it that. But of course, it's different for everybody. Right. Wall. It's supposed to be doing wall. Night. A night full of Christmas movies for all of our friends and family. Movie rating PG? Yeah. Well, good to know you're a decent employer, Santa. Even if you did veto the ice cream power washer backpack idea. Having a green Christmas for the nth year in a row. I don't like it. But oh well. Boop. There. Okay. Well, don't get distracted. Again. If y'all haven't listened to the Christmas episodes of Sawbones, those are some episodes I recommend. Because, like, there's one on the health risks of being Santa. There's one about Home Alone 1. And, like, there's a couple episodes where they made their own Lifetime drama. Like, I think it's called like A Cure for Christmas or something else. They wrote and read out the screenplay to a intentionally shitty Christmas medical themed Christmas movie. And I think it's up to with this year. I think there's like 3 quote unquote episodes of it. It's dumb as hell and I love it. The Home Alone episode is one of my favorites though. I feel so bad for one of the dudes I grew up with. He looked so much like Macaulay Culkin. Oh. It's this one I'm supposed to be focusing on. There we are. Got that? Okay. Christmas was never something we celebrated in a religious way where I'm from. Or at least no one in my family ever did. I think one of the religious aunts was a little more intense about it. But for the most part, the entire family, it was just for us to gather and stuff. I have 30 plus cousins that are roughly my age, not counting the ones halfway into a different generation. And then most of them now have children. So gatherings are pretty big for us. Because Dad was in the Christmas tree business, before she passed, he used to get my gram like a very specific type of tree. It had to be short, but full, to fit into the little area she had in her house. He had such a pride in getting her the best tree every year. And he had to be the man to swing the lights, too. Grams unfortunately passed these past couple years, but yeah, gatherings are still happening, just they're not as big as they used to be. A huge chunk of the family has moved out of the area. But that's adulthood for you. Now this song just makes me think of the Garfield holiday special. It was like one of the only animated Garfield things I ever watched, so it stuck in my head for me. Like, I read pretty much every published Garfield thingamajig. But watching it, for whatever reason, we never had access to channels much growing up, so like, we only ever had one episode of it taped for us, and this was the holiday one. Sorry if I sound a little odd. I can hear myself, which is throwing me off. I'll fix that later, though. Okay, we're on this wall. Is there a bunch of gunk? Yeah, that would do it. If you're talking about the audio thing, I'm pretty sure I know what caused it. I don't really want to go fucking around with it in the middle of the thing, though. Can you just count as cleaned already? Damn planet. Excuse me, little scrap of fabric. You in my way? Wait, where's... Oh, yeah, that would do it. That's the real reason we play this game. The ding. The serotonin noise. Oh, come on now. I know there's dirt. That's what I thought. Are these not, like, the most generic of wrapping paper? I love them. Eh? Oh. So obviously these correspond to one of these. Types of wrapping, perhaps, with a bow and without a bow. End and start. And each of these is a proper button that I gotta clean. Ding, ding, ding. Need to know where the fuck the tiny bed is that's still dirty on that wall. Oh, fun! I got my first spot. Yes, because fake flowers mean anything. There. Figured it out. Well, I'm too stupid to figure out how to promote you to a mod during a stream. Get. So, we'll worry about that afterward. Right now, there's just an option next to you to ban, timeout, or delete your stuff, or to respond to your message. I have to go to actual Twitch. Because the chat I'm looking at right now is from OBS. I guess this is called cheer checker. Yes. Cheer is measured in how many presents you have. Thanks, Sandra. No. No fall down. Okay. Alright, or are you still dirty? Any little tiny bit of dirt. Sometimes it feels like some of these things are cleaned too quickly. Then you've got situations where there's just like the bittiest, there we go, piece of something. No up the ladder. Only a few more presents in here that need cleaning. There. You. The box itself is still dirty. There. Okay. Where's the bitch? This bitch. Well, not the one I'm currently cleaning right this second. This one. Need to find whatever tiny tidbit of dirt is preventing me from being done. The orange light that lets you see dirty things, not as useful on an orange wall. Please, I beg of you. Visit your kindness upon me. Christmas season. Thank you! So surprising no one. I enjoy and play a lot of cleaning games. So I also sometimes play train station renovation. And there's a station in it. It never actually tells you what happened there, but you're cleaning up like blood and knives, and at one point a satanic like scene ritual, whatever. Anyway, there's one level that's Christmas themed. I don't know why my brain reached around to like a horror version of that. Probably because I'm randomly thinking about what other folks do for Christmas. I remember that, what was it called? Red Snow? Blood Snow? A video that came out, I think, last year for the holidays. It was about your character's crazy acts. Apparently step one of getting your boyfriend back is allow yourself to be possessed by a demon, make some sacrifices, profit. I remember watching Markiplier and the Grumps play it. I think I want to watch it again because it is Christmas themed, that game I'm talking about. So many people have done creepy Christmas shit. That's where my brain goes now. Probably doesn't help that I did listen to a true crime episode earlier about a Christmas Day massacre. I can words. That's not even where I typing. That would be an acceptable typo. I was speaking words. Okay. Here she sits, an English major. Macassar. It's the opposite of massacre. It's where nothing bad happens. His sleighs are tricky. So get your ice cream. If you've had real food to eat, now it's time for snack. I made some, it was a gingerbread sugar cookie hybrid that you don't have to roll out. You just have to put in balls like snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles. Still have some of them left. And there's no better night of the year to have gingerbread. Sandra, you must have heard the acapella I don't know, there was an acapella medley, Christmas medley, with the song as one of the major parts. Kit knows all about that. He's the one who introduced them to me. Or, you know what I mean, showed me the band. I really just want to pick up this whole thing, throw it into a cleaning thing. Car wash, that's the word I was going for.
Can you tell what drives you? Honor? Curiosity? Power? Lust? In the first year since the release, we introduced tournaments, new PvP system, guilds, 4 bosses and dungeons, and more is about to come. Our game is not about becoming just anyone. It's about being yourself.
Someday I'll be done
Broken ranks.
cleaning.
Play now.
Okay, site itself. Apologies. There. It's funny, I didn't cough much when I had COVID properly, and now I have a lingering cough that is infrequent, but also is still lingering. Okay. You right at the rest of over here. So. Pressies everywhere. Day since last eggnog incident. That's me. I love eggnog. I'd like to make my own sometime, but I'm always so anxious about tempering eggs to make sure they don't, scramble. I did make tiramisu though once, and the tempering wasn't too bad. So I'm sure I could figure it out, but meh. Not tonight. No. There. And you. I was wondering what the song was. Controls are being a little weird for a second there. Hope these giant baubles aren't glass. Here's hoping they're plastic. Otherwise them shattering, as they're precariously put on the work ground floor would be a bad thing. Santa, do you follow OSHA? How good of an employer is Mr. Claus? 2911.
Want a year of no-cost birth control with just one trip to the pharmacy? Access, a Massachusetts law, can make it easier. Get more control over your birth control. Find out if you're covered. Learn more at mass.gov/birth-control.
It's the hat. Is a separate thing for him. As is the staff. There we go. I mean, technically, if his lab is in Antarctica. I don't. Does OSHA have Are they able to employs? Are they able to employ, like, are they able to punish people for not, sticking with OSHA in a non-American country? I don't know. Is OSHA an American thing, or is OSHA just a worldwide thing? I feel like OSHA themselves is an American thing. I have to Google it. Either way, I'm pretty sure OSHA actually did a workplace safety evaluation for Santa Claus. I don't think he came out, he or the elves came out looking too good. Ah, I was indeed missing plenty. There. Ah. There's a glass cover, which is good, because I know myself. I would wander in here somehow and get myself hurt. In my defense, fire's pretty. Okay. Did I finish this sleigh? No, not quite. Because we're getting towards the end. And that will be it for me for tonight. There we go. Come on now. What little bit of you is still dirty? There.
Massachusetts law can help you get protected
Okay.
after the unexpected. Find out if you're covered. Learn more at
Sweatpants and ice cream. A good combo.
New Ziploc Stay Open design. The only bag with a fold line and patented stand-up bottom, so you can fill it up, zip, and parent. Unlock a second set of hands. Unlock life. S.C. Johnson.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Interesting. The Christmas Vibe is the name of this music. Man, Santa gets his cozy little chair near the fireplace. I ain't see no little miniature couches and stuff. Where's the break room for the elves, Santa? Where's your desk? Your office is through there. Do you come out here to watch them, Mr. Claus? Do you not trust your employees?
I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Give real talk. Some of the classic movies, like It's a Wonderful Life and The Christmas Story, don't like them. Was never a big fan. Found them pretty boring. Especially It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, but it's a class. I don't care. So I'm not sure, Sandra, if you remember the name of the elves from when I was reading at the beginning of the stream. They're not all, they are all named after hairdos. French bob, mullet, high top fade, pompadour, Vicky Lou bangs, beehive. Thursday is movie night for everybody. Whoop whoop. Who's staying this with what? Yeah. Looks like raspberry tea. Not bad for this time of year. Surprisingly. Christmas party. Tonight! The snow globe. After last year's eggnog issues, we are no longer providing eggnog as a beverage of choice. 0 days since the last eggnog incident. I remember. The This leads me to wonder, does Santa have many such tiny workshops? Or just this one? Mr. Claus, I have many questions. Listen, eggnog's fucking delicious. If I ever show up saying eggnog is disgusting, check me for implants. It's not the real me. Wait. Okay, that's... I think I've just got the work tables. And, you know, corresponding stuff. Accoutrement. Listen, you can dilute the too much rum. Just add more eggnog. That's what you should be doing in the first place. Aren't foxes lactose intolerant? Well, yes, but eggnog. I'll take eggnog any day over boozahol. Paint pot. Telephone. Nice. Well, no, Kit, you see. One thing, wearing clothing is passive. Actively in consuming the things you should not be able to consume. Less passive. There we are. Fabric dispenser? Fabric cutting mat. What, are you wrapping this wee man in cloth? I'm pretty sure very few animals would willingly consume chili, because humans are one of the only creatures on the planet that can consume capsaicin and not like have a heart attack. Capsaicin and one of the chemicals in chocolate are specifically dangerous for most animals because it triggers the adrenaline response. Or was it adrenaline response? I don't remember. I just know that humans are one of the very few beasties that can handle deliberately poisoning ourselves. But to be fair, we're not the only beastie who does. Squirrels and deer have both found out that if you eat rotten fruit, it fucks you up.
Someone trying to steal your Butterfinger? Call the BFI. Game over. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
A performance that truly matters. For each and every one of us.
Yeah, there's a few things coming to play in Boston that I kind of wish I had a disposable income to go see. But oh well.
We're having our 56th anniversary.
Someday.
Christmas presents. Mother-daughter night. And it was so sweet and beautiful and fun. Oh my gosh, it was riot. I didn't expect to laugh so much.
The storytelling was phenomenal with it. It was really kind of interesting for the kiddos to get to see that multi-dimensional experience.
I think everybody really...
Okay, skip this. Back to the music. Totally walk it. Okay, so this is the ladder. They use the ladder to get up and down from their work benches. Why then is the chair way over here? I guess either can be used for either. Chair might not make the most comfortable seat, but it would suffice. This is such a neat little... It reminds me of the set of drawers that my dad's employer used to have at the Christmas tree, at the farm. Was metal, shiny metal rather than this, what I think is wood. But still, some similarities, which is neat. There's that one. I'm not done with you. Done with you? Yes. Am I done with you? No. Okay, where's the rest of the dirty on this guy? Oh, hello. Dirt that is over there. Ah. God, I don't know. It's a little thing. I'm just glad it's not a white, blonde doll for once. Such a tiny thing to be happy about, but... Okay. Okay, there's that one. One thing I think I would like to see more of in this game. Like, I don't like that when I spawned in, everything had like an equal level of dirt. I'd like there to be darker spots, lighter spots, places where you can see the color or the texture of the underlying thing through the dirt.
Designed to stimulate your feet and ankles, Achilles tendons, calf muscles,
But
and increase
they also,
circulation. It elicits muscle
like,
contraction.
they take people's suggestions into account. And the dirt actually used to be a little more like that before there was like a big update before the main game was released. I'm guessing other folks like it better like this. That's alright though. Still definitely a fun game.
It is foldable like this. The main device unit is
Okay,
here.
what the hell is playing on my screen? Nothing I'm interested in. Back to music, please. Ah. This song, that was a New Year's song. Stolen from the Ukrainians and whitewashed. Raise your hands, everyone who's surprised. That's why it's so much cooler sounding than all the other carols. Because it was stolen. The actual song is, like, your harvest is very fine, you've got a pretty wife, you earned a lot of money in this past year, and this next year will be great. It's like a well-wishing, like, hymn almost. Ah! I forgot this whole area. I do enjoy the fact that how taking in Christmas, well, taking in people's existing winter holidays and trying to mush them up into one Christian holiday has had hilarious results in what we see as normal. Bringing a house into your house, bringing a pine tree into your house, extremely pagan. But no, let's pretend that was Christian all along. Do we have an explanation? Not a real one, just one we've cribbed from the, the many religious and social groups we stole this stuff from. Why do we still say Yuletide gathering? Well, that mean it is a Christmas gathering, and we do not know when Yule actually is, unless we're actually a pagan. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But if anyone wishes us happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas, ooh boy, we're gonna get real mad. Guys, did you know there's a war on Christmas? People refusing to say Merry Christmas and instead of being inclusive and saying Happy Holidays. It's an attack on myself personally. I'm a Republican. I've heard too much of that rhetoric in the past couple of days. My apologies. A couple of my family members are truckers, and it shows.
The journey to becoming a University of Phoenix student is easier than you might think. There's no application fee, no SAT or GMAT required, and will locate your prior college transcripts at no additional cost. Apply for free at phoenix.edu.
After not pooping for 3 days, my mom was rushed to the hospital and took a lot of food clearly in her colon. So if you're constipated or bloated on a regular basis, listen to this. When she hadn't pooped in 3 days, the doctor told her to try prune juice, then fiber supplements, then castor oil. Then came the prescription.
Ding ding ding.
But when all of this failed and she was in morbid danger of toxins from her poop being reabsorbed back into her body, they went in with scalpels to excavate the impacted poop. As it turns out, she had
So I think it's a Russian or Germanic thing. There's like a different holidays are cryptid for every country basically, and I believe it's one of the Eastern European ones. It's a switch who I think it's a New Year rather than a Christmas thing. Like I don't remember. It's like either if you have or haven't been doing your chores on certain days leading up to the new year. She like steals your organs, stows a bunch of garbage into the cavity that's behind, sews you back up, and you have to live the rest of the year with garbage in your guts. People are weird.
But when your gut isn't well, the squeezing process, called peristalsis, slows right down. This is a
Time for the cleanup.
undigested food doesn't have enough momentum to avoid getting stuck in the many twists, turns, and grooves of your intestines. This stuck food begins rotting away. So this undigested food is literally fermenting inside your belly.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is. It sounds like pseudoscience. Yep.
Also dries
One of the many things on YouTube that aren't real. But they're gonna sell them to you anyway. Skisai Crosby. Processing machine is this guy? Oh, didn't realize each of these was a light. Alright, what lantern did I miss? There's certainly plenty to miss. None of you are flashing. Had a feeling it was you. Shifty looking. Okay, it's after the skirting now, which is... Ah, it's always you. Hello. Let me clean you. Excuse. Excusey.
Motrin FE is the birth control pill that provides pregnancy prevention with the lowest daily dose of estrogen.
Giant bobble tops. So. Is it you? No. There we are. You? How dare you? Fireplace gonk? Why are you called a gonk, little man? Where's your dirty? Where's your dirtiness? No, it's just you. That's a gonk. Whatever the heckity that is. Squizzy. Squizzy. Here we go. Exit door. That's the exit. Okay, where is my lift? There, my lift. There. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get rid of the thingamajigs when they show up. Entrance door handles. So. Ah. Cheer checker star. The cheer checker is this guy, so. Hello. Hello. Clean the shit out of you, man. Where's your dirty? Hello. Excuse. Oh. It did ding, I just didn't notice. I am so smart. So smarty. One more present. Which one of you little bastards? Oh. This poster tube, I guess. Y'all, we're finally done. Let's take a look real quick. World map. More decorative than useful. This. He's got a fucking vault door / hobbit door. Got something to tell us, Santa? It's a big ass chair for a hobbit. I think we got most, or at least I tried to point out most of the fun things as they came up. So what I'm getting is you put stuff in here, goes to the wrapping machine, and then it's comes out here.
When you live with moderate to severe
All right.
Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, your day can be full of reminders of your condition. Never knowing, always wondering. You weren't made for
You can kind of see my little dude cleaning.
Entivia works at the site of the problem to block certain
Yeah. Thank you. There, thanks to you, Christmas is saved. I'm on the happy list. I'm rewatching this because it's fun. I wish I could slow it down a little. I won't pretend it's not satisfying. But thanks for chilling out with me, my dudes. And a Merry Christmas. Christmas. I can speak. I think that's it for me now. But I hope you guys had fun. And if nothing else, it was something to keep on in the background.
That continues to sell month after month on Amazon. And if you think it sounds
It's too bad they've only got this one for seasonal. Hopefully they'll make it a habit.
I can tell you that in a year or two, I've built up my income stream.
What
from
thing
little digital
do you
assets
need from me?
up to $23,000 profit in the month. So it's a serious opportunity, and it's one that anybody can learn who's got a little bit of time, 4 hours. And you don't need any tech skills, you don't need any background in products or Amazon or anything like that. It's something that's
Sure. Who's streaming right now? I don't know how to do the raid thing, and I don't know who's live, so... Looks like Vinny Vinesauce is playing Zelda, randomized. I don't even follow him, so I'm guessing that just some really popular accounts pop up on their side thing. Oh. More Crimbo. Okay. Is it Slush Raid Kit? Alright. Well, Merry Christmas, and thank you for joining me. Take care and stay safe. Good night. I'm glad you had a good time. Night.